What's good, guys? We're back again. Today we have an amazingly complex video. So this is 18 cultural differences between the USA and Europe. So definitely there is a lot of differences between Ireland and the UK, the UK and Ireland, the UK and the rest of Europe, Ireland and the rest of Europe. But even more so, there's massive differences between Ireland and Canada and the US, okay? Now, I was in Canada for like a month last year, so very similar to the US, and I'm going to be able to judge these pretty appropriately to see if this guy's lying or not. Okay, now obviously this guy's somewhere in England or something, in Prague or something, but this one should be incredible, guys, because Europe and the USA is so completely different. So let's get to it, man. Leave a comment down below as well. Tell me the cultural difference that you don't see in this video, because I'm sure you're just going to leave out a few. And yeah, guys, let's get it.
The USA and Europe are similar in size, population, standard of living, and lifestyle. But as an American myself, after spending more than 1 year of my life in Europe and visiting every single country on the continent, there are some major cultural differences that need to be addressed. Bonjour! Disclaimer, I know it's impossible to group Europe into one category.
I was going to say that from the get-go, guys. He's like putting Europe into like a full category. Somewhere like England is a lot different than like, Prague, for instance, so a lot different.
So these are general realizations that may not exist in every European country. Here are 18 cultural differences that Europe has over the USA.
Let's go.
Bourgeois in Paris. 1. Pay to use public toilets. It's not free to pee or do your business in public. You have to pay usually €1 to use the bathroom, even if it's just to wash your hands. 2.
Yeah, that sucks, guys. In Canada, like, you don't have to use the, you don't have to pay to use the bathroom. Here, and every country in Europe, you have to pay to use the bathroom. That is like one of the worst things about the whole of Europe, guys. It sucks. Normally it's not euro though. Normally it's like 20 cents, but it's to stop homelessness. How sad is that,
Water is not free. When you order water in a restaurant, it usually comes in a tiny glass bottle and costs €2 to €5. They love sparkling water too, so make sure to tell them you want still water. Can I get a still water, please? Travel tip: carry around an empty water bottle and fill it up in sinks or public fountains. It's all purified. 3. Every city.
I'd be careful. It's not all purified, guys. Some of those purified water places are not purified whatsoever, guys, and it's not good.
It's all purified. 3. Every city has history. In America, we don't have much to talk about before the 17th century. In Europe, some castles are 500 years older than the US even became a country.
True.
4. They drive less. Public transportation is everywhere and efficient in Europe, and most cities are pedestrian and bike friendly. There's really no need for a car, and gas is too expensive anyways. 5.
Petrol is so expensive in Ireland. In Ireland, like, a long drive is like 2 hours. I was in Canada last year, and a long drive was 16 hours. So, the difference is just astronomical, guys. They have a very, very big driving, society, I think. It's insane.
Sports are not a family affair. In the States, we pregame and drink beers and tailgate for sports games with our families and friends. In Europe, sports aren't such big events, except for soccer, which they love. 6.
That's a good one I've never heard before. Sports aren't really like a big deal to people here. It's not like it is like a life or death thing, but you don't really go with your family so much. It's more like individual, I would say.
Smaller food portions. This is the size of a normal meal in Europe. And this is a standard Coke. Also, ketchup is not free and comes in glass bottles. Seriously? 7. Cigarettes.
That's just because we have a smaller basically economy. We can't give out big things of jam and Coca-Cola, and that's not a standard Coke. A standard Coke is 330 milliliters, so that's only 100 milliliters or 70 milliliters. A standard Coke, if I had one, I would show you guys. It's like 330 milliliters, so this guy is wrong on that. But the sizes are a lot smaller. A small here is like a large here is like a small in the US, from what I remember. Super in Canada, crazy.
Also, ketchup is not free and comes in glass bottles. Seriously? 7. Cigarettes are fashionable.
They are.
They aren't so looked down upon among Europeans either. I guess they don't have the DARE program in Europe. And
what's the DARE program? Chat, tell me what the DARE program is. But yeah, everybody in Ireland smokes. Like, everybody smokes here. It's just super. Yeah, he's in Prague here. It looks like Prague anyway. It's like super, everybody smokes. Like, nobody doesn't smoke here. It's crazy.
In other words, smoking equals cool. 8. They dress nicer. They don't just throw on basketball shorts, a university t-shirt, and sandals. Sup, dude? They always dress to impress. And about those.
That's definitely not true, guys. If you come to Europe or Ireland, the rest of, Europe, like, in Italy and France, they tend to dress up more with jeans and stuff, but in Europe, people just wear sweatpants and basketball shorts and shit like that, or just regular shorts, you know?
Haircuts. 9. They can speak multiple languages. It's not uncommon to meet Europeans who speak 4, 5, or 6 languages fluently.
That's true.
This beer is very good. Das Bier ist ausgezeichnet. To pivo je výborný. Je to pivo очень вкусné. To pivo je veľmi dobré.
Velmi dobre. Velmi pekni. That's one that I learned in Slovakia last year. That's funny how this guy, I think he was in Prague when he filmed this video, but a person who's from Slovakia is going to be able to speak Russian and Czech and German, a lot of different languages, because they learned a lot of different languages when they were in school. So, but in America, I suppose you only need one language, and that's English. But because we're so close to these other countries, that's why people speak multiple languages. Like, I don't speak multiple languages. I was taught Spanish in school, but like, guys, Spanish is just, it's so good, and I wish I learned it more, but they don't really push it here, you know? So pretty sad, guys. I wish we were pushed languages more in school, actually.
10. They recycle more. Metal cans, plastic, paper, bottles. Europeans recycle more and take better care of their environment. In Germany, the government incentivizes you with 25 cents for returning an empty bottle. Empty water bottles can make you rich in Germany. Many Americans seem to throw trash on the streets without thinking about the consequences. 11.
Do they? We have like littering law. If you get caught littering in Ireland, it's like €3,000 fine. Like, seriously, it's so expensive. Littering is like, that's the worst thing you can do here. It's crazy.
Coins actually matter. Don't lose your euros. This handful of coins is 20 euros or 24 US dollars. If these were quarters, it'd be about $3.
Whoa.
See the difference? 12. Toilets have 2 buttons. This makes a lot more sense, right? Big ones for poop, small ones for pee, to save a lot of water every flush. Also, bathroom sinks are tiny. It's like for little kids. 13. Electric cars. It's more and more common to drive small electric cars in Europe. Once again,
Electric cars are gay. I don't have an electric car. Petrol all the way, baby.
better for the environment. And you can pull into these parking spaces and you charge it. It's so simple. 14.
Lame.
Fewer trash cans. I never had this problem back home, but in Europe, it always seems like there's a trash can every 2 miles. But believe it or not, the streets are clean. 15. Street signs are tricky. Can't find the street sign? Look on the building. It's usually there. 16. Dinner is an all-night activity. Expect to spend 3 or more hours schmoozing and eating with your friends at the dinner table. In the US,
True.
if we wait more than 5 minutes to get our check, we talk to the manager. Don't be in a hurry if you're going to dinner with Europeans.
Yeah, we basically get nothing done here, guys. That's basically what he's trying to say. We get nothing done here. That's alright, though. We tend to relax a lot more.
17. They love the outdoors. You'll notice this by seeing tons of parks and outdoor cafes all over Europe. They love their leisure time and they don't use their phones as much as we do. 18.
That's not true. People use their phones here way too much, bro.
Longer vacation. Many European countries like France have 6 or more weeks of vacation, or holiday as I call it. In the US, 2 weeks would be generous. So, what do you guys
2 weeks vacation. That sucks.
think? Did I miss anything on this list? I'd love to know your thoughts.
Yeah, guys, if you missed anything on this list, leave a comment down below. I'm trying to think, like, just in general. Oh, yeah, here's a couple. Like, when I was in the US and Canada, there was, like, American flags everywhere, Canadian flags everywhere. If you have an Irish flag at your house in Ireland, unless, like, you're playing the World Cup like we are now, they literally think you're a terrorist. It's the craziest thing. Like, they think that you're, like, going to commit. Like, even the back of the videos, people probably think I'm some sort of far-right Nazi or something. It's insane. It's just having Irish flags, unless it's St. Patrick's Day or we're playing a big rugby game. Rugby's the only sport because, you know, if even football, like, they don't like Irish flags. It's just, well, football somewhat, yeah, but yeah, it's crazy, guys. You can't fly flags here because you will be seen as an IRA member. I love you guys all. Leave a comment down below. Tell me some more cultural differences in Europe compared to the US. And yeah, guys, shout out to Ireland. Would I rather live in Ireland or the US? Probably the US because it's better economy. You know, my YouTube grows a lot faster. I will say that. Just being there for a day, my view count tripled, and my subscribers tripled. But apart from that, Ireland's pretty sick, guys. I love it here. I love you guys too, man. I'll see you then, man. Peace.